minus 10 minutes. minus 8 minutes. T minus 7 minutes. Minus 6 minutes. Minus 5 minutes. Minus 4 minutes. T minus 3 minutes. T minus 2 minutes. T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. That's right, it's Friday. And I hope everyone had a wonderful week. We are the Wrasslin for Life.
Poor kitty.
Here again, doing our thing, having a fun time, rocking and rolling. As always, I'm your favorite host every night, KJ White, and I'm joined by my boy, Nick. Big Nick, how are you tonight?
I'm good. It's a feel-good Friday. And, I am the provocateur of professional wrestling. What? The linguistic luchador. What? The bipolar rock and roller.
What?
I am the notorious Big Nick. How you doing, KJ?
I'm doing well, sir. Life is good. Everything's doing well. Everything's going wonderful. We got the week in the books, folks. We made it through. We hustled.
Yeah.
We were on the grind, and we got to Friday. The weekend's here. I hope everyone's happy, healthy, safe, doing well. I know we are. I know we're rocking, as I always say, rocking and rolling. And we're back at it again tonight. We got Rampage. We're coming back on for SmackDown tonight. Our podcast dropped on Spotify today. Season 2 of Let's Rumble. And it comes out on YouTube tomorrow. News comes back tomorrow. More shows coming your way. We got our shit together. We're getting organized. And we're rolling forward, folks. So, yeah, Nick.
More content than the WWE Network.
There you go. You just give me 2 seconds, sir, and let the folks know what they're in for. I got to fix something.
Yeah, right now we have Matt Sydal and Daniel Bryan in the ring. Sorry, Bryan Danielson right now in the ring. But yeah, so we just recorded the podcast Thursday night, and it dropped already on Spotify, the audio version. So go and check that out. And then the video version is going to be dropping tomorrow, sometime on Saturday. So is the news video with Ali, and I think Chris might be hopping on there. And then we're rolling right along into GCW Downward Spiral Saturday night. And then we've got the big show coming up with Double or Nothing. I'm pumped for that. That to me, I'm so glad that we're into the weekend because I know Double or Nothing is coming down. And AEW always delivers when they do a pay-per-view. They always do something honestly better than WWE. I know if you listen to the podcast, CJ, member of the fam, has some very strong opinions on WWE and kind of their product and everything. And well, we all kind of do. Some of us, I guess, are a bit more partial to AEW. CJ's kind of a strong WWE guy. But yeah, I feel like Double or Nothing is really I feel like it's kind of their WrestleMania. They really go all out, and especially it's around the 3-year anniversary and everything. They're kind of they're making a big deal out of that, so they're gonna want to do something special. So I'm excited. I mean, we've got Hangman versus Punk. You've got the blow off between MJF and Wardlow. We get to see the Hardy Boys versus the Young Bucks. Like already, any one of those matches would main event, WrestleMania Backlash. So right now we have Danielson tying up Sydal on the ground, obviously being a very technical wrestler and all that. I don't know if I remember if there's any real story build up to this match outside of the Blackpool Combat Club and Eddie Kingston and them have the whole match with the Jackass Society, the Jericho Appreciation Society on Sunday. But I mean, I feel like that's kind of a bit of the problem with Rampage is it's only an hour, nothing. They're great matches. Don't get me wrong. It has its good moments, but it has a lot of stuff to where it's kind of just filler. It's enough to kind of get you by. It's more AEW, but it doesn't continue anything. And I was hoping that, well, I should say I am. I don't know anything that's happening the rest of the night. I do know that it's pre-recorded and all of that, but I do my best to try and avoid, the spoilers and all of that. I know KJ is probably going to come back and call me out on that, but I'll admit I've spoiled a few things from time to time, but I try and, just let, soak in the moment of Rampage and all that. But I feel like it has that problem of it's only an hour long. It doesn't progress anything. You don't like outside of when it was debuting, you don't get any big matches on Rampage. So yeah, Danielson's just kind of controlling Sydal. Big leapfrog. Oh, big spinning kick from Sydal. Now, I'm interested because I don't think I've seen Danielson kind of, sell a lot of that knee. I know there was a bunch of big talk and everything because he had his leg stuck between the like the ramp and the ring or the ramp and the steps or something like that for quite a bit. And people were concerned that he might be injured and everything, but he's not really selling that a whole lot. What up?
What up? I'm back. Sorry, I fixed my technical difficulty. We're good to go. We're rolling. Sorry, I left you high and dry.
No, you're all good. You should know better than anybody. I'm not going to be at a loss for words at any point in time.
I didn't think so, sir. So yeah, no, I heard what you were talking about. This match is rolling on, folks. Don't forget, we are back tonight for SmackDown. We're going to take about a half an hour break, and then we'll jump back. We might just go straight over there and turn it on. We'll see. But we're here all night, right up until the end. We probably talk through NXT Level Up if we do. We tend to do that. And don't forget, huge weekend for us. We're back with GCW tomorrow, Downward Spiral. Big card. It's going to be a good time. We have the news coming back tomorrow. We have our podcast coming back tomorrow. We have so much going on right now for you folks. And Let's Rumble, a 4-man show, not a 2-man show. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have the ladies on the news. We're going to have Chris on the news, I believe, as well. We're going to hit you with some, a weekly update. You're going to like it. So stay tuned. Lots coming your way. The podcast is already out on Spotify and any major platform where you get your listening pleasures. So please tune in.
Yes, some flavor-free earbuds.
That's it. So tune in, folks. Like, subscribe. Go check that stuff out. Check us out on social media. And again, as always, we're here 7 days a week. So let's talk to the folks. Hassan, how are you, sir? That's me. Let's go. Jojo, good to see you. AEW's rocking and rolling. Big go home show tonight. I almost called you Will. Nick.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they kind of, I mean, you don't really need to hard sell me on Double or Nothing, right? Like,
no,
you're already,
it's
regardless, I'm going to watch that show, but it's going to be interesting to see how they lead into that. Cause I feel like Double or Nothing's kind of their WrestleMania, like their big show, especially because they only do a couple a year.
Yeah, only a couple. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when you go quarterly and you do those handfuls and you make some of your weekly shows a little more special than the average, I think to me, it's a good recipe because I don't give a shit who you are. If you've been following AEW, you're excited for this weekend because we haven't seen a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view means title changes. Pay-per-view means excitement, big matches. Rivalries coming to a head, but in AEW it tends to mean surprises, new people. So the landscape could change really quick, and we're all kind of anticipating that. On the contrary, the competition, ew.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like that's a bit of the problem is that like AEW, because they only do a few select shows, they can stack them. It's not like WWE to where there's a new premium live event. Got to make sure to get that in there, once a month and everything, to where they kind of just have to pad it out. Like how many even video packages and all of that, and just what should have been a Raw match or what should have been a SmackDown match have they put on recently on WrestleMania Backlash, and we're still seeing rematches all the way back from WrestleMania at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I don't know if I'm overly anticipating it, but we'll see. I mean, there is some intrigue around it, but I mean, come on. Something's going to happen over the next week or something to really get me excited. And even the idea of seeing some of these matches in a cage, the handicap Omos and MVP Lashley situation in a cell, man. Rollins and Cody's going to be good, but again, I don't know. Like, I mean, shit.
But how many times have we seen that match?
Yeah, already? I think we'll be happy to get rid of it. Oh shit! Wow, he rolled through the Meteora into a single crab. Thomas, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Things are going well, going smooth. As I said to the team tonight before we got on here, it's been a week full of wins, and we're feeling pretty good around these parts, and pretty happy with overall how we all feel. You want to take this one?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
took a second.
to the ride of your life, where the women dream about the ride their men just can't provide. All aboard the Valdez Express.
Nice, the Valdez.
And that's not an intro. That's a VHS moment. I love it.
Right.
See, I'm starting the whole promo, trend and everything. We're already doing it in our own chat and everything. Now I've got, people in the chat doing it.
Right. Well, that's going to be, we got to carry that on, right? Like Cornette has people send in songs. All right. We're going to have people get in on the promo game.
Exactly. Yeah. Didn't we talk about doing something like that a while ago about like you had to two count?
Well,
I just had a huge
and we talked about a
powerbomb.
I think you might be slightly ahead of me.
Yeah,
we did talk about it, but when we were kind of remodeling, we kind of put it on the back burner. But we will be doing the contest where the fans out there have an opportunity to be on a show. You get to pick whatever show. You can be on a watch party. You can be on the news. You can be on a podcast. You get to choose what you get to co-host. The rules will require you to cut a promo, and then the fam will kind of vote on what we like the best. And once we iron out the details and get ready to go, we'll pass more information on your way. But we are looking forward to doing more activities like that. Some tune in to win will be back once in a while.
Big
Daniel's on that knee now.
It's over. But yeah, I mean, this idea just kind of came on me, and I'll spring it on you and everything. But so with us just redoing the podcast and all of that, and I know we kind of, you had me and CJ on, and we like to talk and everything. So we went almost like 3 hours and everything and all of that. But what if, because everybody's got a phone, all of that. Oh, did he just tap him out?
Oh, no.
What the hell type of submission was that? Like, that was a front face guillotine. Damn.
Oh, he hit him with the knee.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm a bit ahead of you.
Oh, he's so good, though.
Oh, he's amazing. But that's the thing, is like I was saying earlier, is that wasn't that their whole story and everything like that, he had his like knee or leg stuck and everything like that, and they were sure he was injured.
Now that was oh shit. No, that he put him in a rear naked real quick. But did he lock his leg through the back of it? Look, now he's flexing. I don't like his entrance. I don't like the remix.
Well, it's their way to skirt around it.
I don't like it. Skirt another way. Anarchy in the arena. They're giving us a little graphic for that right now. The Anarchy arena match. I do take issue with the fact that, Moxley grabs the mic out of, Regal's hand and takes the time to stop Jericho and say, we're not doing that stupid shit. No stadium stampede. No, we're going to do an Anarchy arena match. Might as well have called it Stampede 3. At least we have tradition with that shit.
I mean, I didn't mind it, but I also think like it's a bit like what you even hinted at of, this is going to be a halfway cinematic match. Is the Stadium Stampede matches. You hear that, you instantly think a cinematic match. It's like if WWE brought up Thunderdome, you instantly think cinematic.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I
think a little
that doesn't work anymore. You can't do a cinematic match anymore.
Yeah. Like, you're the waitress that took my food back and brought me back the same meal. Like, that's what it was. It's like, well, we're not going to do that stupid shit. And we were all kind of sad. A lot of people echoed like, oh, thank God we're not going to do this dumb shit. And then they're like, no, we're going to do the Anarchy. And they're like, oh, fuck, this is the same thing. We're not stupid. Any of the people, the diehard fans who are like, oh, no, it's a whole new match. You're fucking dumb. Stop. I'm swearing.
It's still absolutely with Regal being there, though. They should have done their blood and guts, their version of War Games. Because everybody loves when Regal would come out on NXT and War Games. Make that moment happen.
Maybe the decision was shag that. That's too close to, but I would have done it anyway.
Oh,
even
absolutely.
This match. Why did Moxley tell us? No. I get it, because he's the anarchist. I get it. But again, William Regal has the mic and he tells everybody, anarchy in an arena. Right. And then everyone's like, oh my God. But no, I mean, I was hoping for blood and guts. But
Regal's just better on the mic.
Oh, he is. He's more convincing. Moxley comes off too much like when someone's acting crazy, which sounds funny, but I don't believe his crazy.
To me, he sounds like he would fit in perfectly with like original ECW.
Yeah. He would have. Yeah. That's why
like that kind of
July.
I'm a little crazy, but I also like blood, but I can still kind of at least talk. Like, it's so.
Mm-hmm. Like a highly intelligent human being. Like, you keep that in mind, right? Like, he's super smart dude, but I mean, it just at times it's like a bit much. Like, and maybe that's the stick. And then Chris, if we're in earshot of Chris, I know he's there going, you guys are wrong, because I know he's such a fan of Moxley, but I just struggle with Mox sometimes. Of like, you know, William Regal gives this really big, serious speech about this how I feel, you know, and then Brian's like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, take you apart, and blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, like Moxley grabs the mic and he's like, I'm gonna drink your blood and crush your skull, and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So
yeah, I mean, you can like Mox's work, but you don't have to like his promos.
What?
I said you can like Mox in the ring, but you don't have to always like his promos. Like,
no,
some guys just
I don't love him in the ring though. Lately, people are gonna hate me tonight.
Yeah. You're probably gonna get a couple not so nice reactions,
right?
But so back to the idea that I had for like, now that we're redoing the podcast and all of that, we want to get, you know, the fans more involved and everything like that. What if we had the fans, like, you know, everybody's got a phone, record yourself doing a promo, you know, whether it's just audio, video, you know, we've got the audio version, we could throw it into the podcast at the start, or, you know, we've got the video version if you record it, you know, it's just an idea. Like I said, just bringing it on. It just popped into me. Came on me like a bad idea.
Came on you like a bad idea, eh? So, fair enough. I like it. I mean, we could definitely run with something like that. I mean, I think it'd be fun. I mean,
JV is just, you know, I think he's right now kind of got it on lock. So,
well, we're gonna have to have some rules, like don't send a 5-minute promo.
Oh yeah,
I mean, who do you think you are, Nick?
Not everybody can be me, and you know, just get like 2 hours of free airtime. Oh, they're coming out. Is that Gangrel with them?
No. We're having. I'm still in the little package here of Hookhausen. We're going to be here. Don't forget, we're live at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. And one of the pre-show match that I know of is Hookhausen making their debut against Nice and Mark Sterling. Smart Mark.
I'm waiting for you to see this because you're going to pop big time.
Well, holy fuck! Ah!
Yes, I told you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Gangrel.
And they're doing Nick's dressed as Jeff Hardy, Matt's dressed as Matt Hardy, and they even had the Matt facts and everything from, you know, version 1.0. This is great. Like I said, this is going to be chapter 1 of their story. This is going to be a long feud.
Blood-colored blood. That's amazing. Oh my God, look at Cutlet. Look at Brandon Cutler.
I love this.
This is actually good. This is I don't give a shit what the critics say. This is making me smile. Look at the Matt facts. Yeah, you are like about a minute ahead of me, sir.
This is the best that, you know.
Hardy's Jimmy's leg is perfectly perfectly fine.
Let me know when you get to an atomic drop.
All right. Hey, look who it is. Tyler Rust and John Cruz.
Oh, Tyler God, that is who they are.
NXT fame or not fame.
We're there for a cup of coffee.
About it. He was doing those weird Rust, you know.
That's a weird name to have as a wrestler. Yeah. I'm going to rust you like that. What?
But hey, the old saying, I'd rather burn out than rust out. So sorry. Boom! It's the double leg drop in. Oh, vintage Jeff Hardy here from Matt. Yes.
Nick.
Shit. Man, they're dressed up as other people. What the fuck?
Of course, I know the one that I share a name with.
Oh, that makes sense. It's so weird seeing Gangrel.
Oh, I was hoping after that whole little photo of them on the Indies tour was the 3 of them that we would have maybe gotten that at Double or Nothing. But to see them use it this way, I like it a lot better, honestly.
Right? This is hilarious. Look at, oh my God. For those who cannot see what I see, thank fuck for you. I got Brandon Cutler dressed like Lita, thong and all.
Oh, yeah, with the thong riding up, the tube top, the mesh tube top. Just
oh fuck.
They should have just given him a red wig.
for all the happy teenage nights that look just caused, that man has erased
They're
it
just
and implanted
instantly
that
erased.
vision. Shit.
Just everyone that grew up looking at Lita, you know, she kind of caught your eye. That image is wiped now. That is
Right?
gone. Sorry, can't get that back.
Do you remember the episode of The Simpsons when Homer meets the coworker who's all hot and he's struggling with it, and he's trying to think, and Barney comes and starts doing the dance?
Yeah,
That's what Cutler just did to me.
yeah.
Barney'd up my shit.
All right, Homer.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you about the atomic drop either.
No, you're good. Once you said double leg, I kind of went from there. I
Oh.
figured that's what the atomic drop
With
is.
the fate coming.
Ooh, double super kick.
Now I'm a little ahead of you. 1 second. He's going up top. I know where you are. I hear it. There we go. I think that's pretty close.
Okay.
He's on top of the ropes.
Swanton.
Oh, you got the swanton, so we're right there. Wow.
This is going to be
the crowd was
such
into
a good
it.
match.
What's that?
I said this is going to be such a good match. Like, if you just go even based off of their match in ROH, this is going to steal the show. It has the potential to.
Oh, no, they're beating up Gangrel. Get him. Get him. Gangrel taking a
What
beating.
the hell? Why?
Where's Bray
What
Wyatt?
did Gangrel do to you? He's just banging and banging.
I hate this finisher. I really do.
Oh, the Meltzer driver? Or no,
the
the
trigger.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think it looks good. I don't think, like, when they come together, it's like, what happened? Did you
Yeah,
kick them?
it's let's put our crotches together.
Yeah, people are going to shit on me for having that opinion. But
here comes the Hardys.
Uh-oh. In no rush, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I'm surprised Jeff isn't, just dancing the whole way down like he did when Matt was getting jumped.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm highly critical of the Hardy Boys. Not the Hardy Boys. The Young Bucks. Since they've come to AEW, I haven't loved what they've done. They've had some really good matches. Not as many as their fans think. But Cutler's here now. Surrounded by the Brood. Oh, he missed him with the kick. Nick, tell me you saw that.
That was bad.
Fucking Cutler jumps before the boot comes.
Yeah, but to be fair, he was a mile and a half away. Yeah. He was at the entry ramp doing that kick, like bad. Just you had me there, Gangrel. I was so great. You came back and you botch of the fucking century.
Now, see, they should smash Gangrel. He came out with them,
right?
Just because they're dicks doesn't mean he's not a dick for coming out with them.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently we're all cool about it, though.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. I understand. You were just supporting them until they whooped your ass and sent you to packing.
No point having a contest. I should be handed the victory. Charisma isn't sexually transmitted.
I love it.
Yes. Yeah, but we ain't handing over shit. No. Oh, Darby's here.
Yes. Without Daddy Sting.
He said he's going to interfere in everyone's matches.
Who's he challenging to a match?
Kyle O'Reilly, Darby Allin. The challenge has been laid out. And if you say no, I'm going to dick up every match that your friends are in.
That's going to be good.
Woo. I mean, that could be a surprise of the night.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be one of those that everybody forgets about. And at the end of the show, you're like, damn, that was a good match.
Yeah, it was like an MJF Darby where everyone was like, it was an overthought. There wasn't much of a story behind it. They got in the ring, and it was excellent.
Yeah, everybody kind of thinks he's just super spot heavy and everything like that. Like, no, he's actually a really good wrestler. He makes it work. Yes, he does do the spots. He's a little like Jeff Hardy was, to be honest, when Jeff Hardy was coming up.
Okay. Question, like, how the hell Wait, I want to hear the freestyle. Oh, wow, you're such a bitch. I'm gonna put you on the shelf like your brother did. Okay, TNT's okay with the whole scissor gimmick thing.
I guess so. I
It's
didn't know if you
aggressive.
saw that because I saw that, and that was
It's
just what the
aggressive.
hell am I watching?
Man, they even gave him a box of you gifted them scissors to knock home the point, but it's aggressive. I'm shocked that would never happen in WWE.
No, that's childish. Like, this is the stuff Tony Khan needs to get the hell away from.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I mean, in 2022, that's pushing the envelope where two men are doing that as their handshake. Interesting.
It's funny,
Yes.
but it's that little kid humor. Like, oh, see, they're doing it. See, we got away with it. Like, you have this amount of talent, and this is the crap you decide to
do. Sorry, man. Sorry, I had to stop you there. It just killed me. They give Bowens now. First and foremost, if we want to think back a couple weeks, the kids, remember they were getting really mad at their dad because he was all like over dad. It was like there was going to be a turn, and then
right,
like, they were getting really mad about me calling the ass boys. Now they forgot about it. They're playing scissors with the Acclaimed. Bowens is doing like when I say ass, y'all say boys. Like, okay. But it made me laugh because when he was in the middle of that, it was like, oh no. But he still had the mic, which was good.
Oh, yeah.
As Dante Martin came out, and they missed it. The cameraman missed the superstar landing on the other humans because they were showing Bowens. They probably
right, because we were talking about ass boys.
Yeah. No, they just needed to wide out a little so we could see why that was cool.
Right, but still, like I was saying, though, this whole thing is just, this is the stuff that makes, that doesn't let them get over that million, view rating and everything like we've been talking about. This is the type of crap that holds them back, and still, this is cool to, smart wrestling fans and all that, and oh, ha, see, oh, they're scissor, and oh, they're the ass boys. Like,
yep.
What, parent is going to let, their teenage son or daughter wear an ass boy shirt?
Well, that's a tough one to market, but I mean, it's not just that, it's the cross. But like I always said, Nick, throughout the 90s, through the height of the popularity of wrestling, it was adults doing adult shit. Like there were dick jokes and guys were running around saying "suck it," and there was guys, talking about
I get that, but that
guys actually putting people in
his ass. Like they made it to where it fit. This feels super forced. If you wanted to make that case, this just feels super. We got nothing for you, so you're the ass boys now.
Well,
why aren't they walking out like Sasha and Naomi?
If the bum cheeks fit, you are what you are.
If the bum cheeks fit, you must have quit. You must not quit.
The Acclaimed are over with JV. They're also over with me. I think they're excellent. I think, and they're young. I think they're talented in every aspect. They got a good gimmick. They're one of the few guys out there that have like a shtick and people chant with them for certain things. Not enough wrestlers have that anymore. Participation was important in the 90s.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's a little road doggy, K-Quick, get rowdy. Mm-hmm. I'll give you that. Like I said, I guess I didn't really know too much about the whole scissoring thing until I saw fans just doing that.
The minute I saw it, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, are they really going this route with this? Like that's
they went close up on that. Then, that's not just they just happened to be doing the suck it in the background.
And what I thought, maybe I'm crazy, but when they were on Dark a couple times, and on Dark they did like the one time super aggressive and like long, like it kept going. Like they were like, "Did you get it yet? Did you get it?" Like you was one of those friends that are like, "Get it."
Right.
You're like, "Dude, stop it." Like, right? Like, fuck, we get it. Right. Resident Evil, how are you, buddy? It's always a pleasure to see you and have you back. What is up with you? I hope you are doing well. We're back in a commercial, Nick. Picture.
It's still you're gonna be very hard to convince me that the ass boys are a thing, like that's
How did,
over.
how did they unite with the Acclaim? Like, where did this come about? And like I said, they were teasing the Ass Boys being sick of Daddy Dearest.
Well, Billy Gunn's still huge as hell. He could probably
Oh my
still actually
God.
wrestle.
Why wouldn't Vince sign Billy Gunn right now? And his kids, to be honest. But
Right.
like, Billy Gunn is one of the most in shape people on this goddamn planet.
Yeah, that's the thing is you remember seeing him with like Triple H and everything and The Rock and Austin to where he looked, average to maybe kind of small. And now you see him on AEW and goddamn, he is big.
And what is he? He's 56, 57?
Yeah, and he still is in phenomenal shape for a man his age.
Bro.
But yeah, I think it's just they paired them up because it's like you said, it's a little bit like the ha suck it, well, we're dropping poo on you, Vince gimmick paired with another one that's like that.
Right.
This is their terrible version of the New Age Outlaws pairing up with DX.
Fair enough, but do you think that part of that is we're going to go there because we know you won't and can't?
Yeah, but if they book right behind it and make it an actual compelling story and everything, then I could see that. But right now, this is, like you said, they were on Dark doing a lot of this. Like, that's their kind of developmental show. This isn't, like they were in a big spot on Dynamite or something.
Yeah. Max has to be taken away from Bowens. Not yet. I want to see where this goes. I want to see how they do. I really do think there's more here. Now, will they split eventually? Absolutely. I mean, it all that, for the most part, it tends to be, a ticking time bomb. I really think they got a couple title pushes in their future, and I think they deserve it. They're interesting.
Yeah, I could maybe see them get a tag title shot. Yeah. Well, do you think that Max is kind of like the Shawn Michaels of the group?
Yes, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, Bowen? I feel like he's the one that was a damn impressive flip. But yeah, I feel like he's if out of the two of them, if one's going to be a good singles competitor, it's going to be him because he can talk really well on the mic and he's got that rap stick.
Yeah. But you know what? What do you call it? Bowens doesn't do so bad himself. Like he's very confident and strong when he does his part. I know it's not long, but it makes me believe that, and we've seen him talk a few times. Like there is intensity, there's bass in his voice. But to your point, yeah, I feel like definitely not as much charisma. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hello. Hope all's well. It's Friday. We're watching wrestling. Victor, it's good to see you. How could it not be well? How are you doing so far, Nick?
I'm doing great. Like I said, it's a feel-good Friday.
It's over.
Wow. That was unimpressive.
It's over. Dante Martin with the W.
With
I feel like
moonsault into a roll-up type deal.
Yeah, even Victor's a little surprised by this the situation here.
Yeah, like I said, that was for someone like Dante Martin too and everything, who I feel like he's kind of got that. Do you remember when Ricochet was on the Indies and everything? And everybody's like, you got to watch this guy. I feel like Dante has a little bit of that potential in him. Yeah. But they just, I don't know if it's bad luck or what, but with him getting injured and then his brother and then this and then that, like they pushed him a little bit towards when he first debuted, and then now he's really kind of cooled off.
Well, that's the thing. It was like, again, it was kind of funny booking in the sense that one, he's not really ready. I don't believe he's ready for his own solo shot at run here. Now they've been forced to do that, but for all the people that could be in matches, he might be better suited for Dark for a little while, just to kind of hone out the other skills. We already know he's a spot show. We already know he's talented and acrobatic and agile and all the above. Check. But for me, like they pushed him to the moon where every goddamn week we were seeing him. Here he goes again. And they bragging about him. They put him in one team, then they put him in another team. Then
didn't he wrestle Punk?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah. So they gave him an opportunity to be in the ring with Punk and everything. So yeah, I see that very much.
Yeah, they were hot on him, but then it cooled.
Yeah. Let him go down, kind of get character. Oh, we have Sammy smashing up the TNT title.
Well,
belt.
quickly, they gave us the graphic for Joe Cole. Fans out there, Nick, yourself, we kind of talked about it, and we're going to continue to talk about it this weekend, but any prediction on, I already know what it is, but
right. I'll let everybody know. I think Cole's going to win. I think Cole and Britt are both going to win.
Power couple.
And you're going to get the two couple power trip or something like that.
Oh, the American douche team is here today.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be the babyface here. This is terrible writing, though. No one's a babyface, but someone's supposed to be.
No, I think they're doing with Sammy what they did with Cody, and I don't know if you caught that press conference today or
no.
It wasn't the press conference itself wasn't today, but I got the clip today, sent it out. Where they asked Sammy, like, "Oh, well, people don't like your relationship," and he's like, "Man, I try and give 5-star matches every week, and I put my body on the line, and people aren't going to respect me or like me because of my relationship. Fuck them, blah, 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 blah." So it was interesting. It was very heelish, very intense. I don't think Sam. Oh, look, the new belt, purple and gold.
But the thing is that they already had a second belt when Cody was out with COVID, and then they had the dual title ladder match, so that they already had a second belt for it.
What are you thinking?
Oh, it looks good, but it's like you're going to tell us we didn't have two belts?
Can you hold it still, Putz? I want to look at it.
Ethan Page needs to be doing more.
Oh, shit. Sammy and friends are at American Top Team. Wait. It's Kazarian again. Oh, yeah.
The elite killer who always showed up late.
Right? Like, where were you a minute ago?
Right.
Are you trying to find parking? This is bullshit.
Oh, we threw a phone. We're bad. We're rough. We're tough.
So,
he's like an angry teenager.
What's that?
I said Sammy's like an angry teenager.
Yes, very much so. Very accurate. That's what it seems like the teenage couple that's really pouty about everything.
Right.
Look at the belts. Look. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're going to take the UFC belt.
No, the BMF title.
You do not want to mess with Jorge Masvidal.
No.
You will get a 2-piece with a soda on the side, Sammy. And it won't be because Tony Khan booked it.
Folks,
he's just going to find you in Gorilla.
Just to catch everyone up to speed. And yeah, absolutely. Just to catch everyone up to speed. There's a new TNT title, yellow and purple and gold. I want to kind of see it better. Looks really sparkly, really shiny, really nice. And Sammy Kazarian and Tay, what's
Conti.
Conti. I want to call it Tay as Valkyrie.
Hey, Conti.
Have broken into American Top Team with a camera crew, which is always right. There's always the best way to do a B&E is with a camera crew. Just
exactly. When you commit a crime, you must film it.
Right. Mixed trios match. Double or nothing.
Bleh.
Paige Van Santa, listen. Yay, let's go. I don't give a shit what the match is. Go. Get her in the ring.
It's still stupid to me of like, oh, we're going to take the UFC belts and everything. Like, to me, that's admitting, hey, they're a bigger company than us. Hey, I don't need to take the TNT title. I need to take the UFC title because they're big. They're real.
That's a very traditional stance on that. I am
an old school wrestling fan.
Yeah, no, that's a good viewpoint. My initial reaction was more to the he values these more than he values that. Like, these are dear to him, which, I mean, strengthens your point. So
I get that, but that's
no.
To me, it looks more like, why don't you have, you want to get that AEW title? That's supposed to be the big thing that you're fighting for. You're not going in an octagon and fighting. You're not going to fight Jorge Masvidal for the BMF title. You're not going to fight,
right?
Joe Rogan's not calling, Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara.
Why not? I'm in. Joe, Mr. Joe, you're busy. I know you're like the world's biggest interview podcaster at this point in history, which is crazy amazing that the Fear Factor guy made it all the way up there. And I listen, that people, I know he's controversial. Literally one of the guys I follow and listen to a lot as far as mentorship. And
Well, yeah, that's
he's
the thing is for
outstanding. I
guys
don't know
like
why I'm
us,
going on a
that's
Joe
someone.
tangent though. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, but for guys like us, that's regardless of how you feel about what he says, he kind of laid the blueprint to do that path as a career, to make that an opportunity.
No, yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, it was funny because if you go back to like the downloading and burning CDs days, me being a music junkie, it was a very like cool time in my life where I just made CDs like I was working at Sony. And I downloaded this clip, like this, what I thought was a song. And when I hit play, it was like this weird homoerotic kind of like, audio scene between two guys. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it turned into one of Joe Rogan's stand-up. And from then on, I was young. I was hooked. I didn't even know what he did. I didn't even know he was in UFC. I thought he was a comedian. And and then this came up. But yeah, we got on a complete Joe tangent there. The point is, I think he'd be great to call wrestling. So Joe, if you can hear me, do some wrestling, buddy.
Well, no, I was just going to say, when you were talking about downloading CDs and everything, then you go to play that one song, that you thought was downloaded and everything. And it's like an ad that's only like 10 seconds long or something.
Right.
And then you're just like, damn it.
Bootleg version of it.
It's somebody's recorded it from like their radio.
Yeah, someone like held up to their speakers. Right. You're like, they should ban these illegal streams. No,
only ban the illegal streaming.
The bad ones only. We'll get rid
I want regulated illegal streaming.
Nice new belt. So Victor likes the belt. Did you catch enough of it to have a strong opinion?
It doesn't look that much different than the other one. It's just blue ribbon kind of coloring instead of red.
Gold. It really is gold.
Yeah, it's a little bit more gold, but I don't get the need.
JV agrees with you about Cole and Baker, king and queen of the prom.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Victor's asking if we have any predictions. Actually, Victor, we will allude to some of the predictions as we go on through the night. But today on Spotify, we dropped season 2 of Let's Rumble. My boy Nick, CJ, Will all got together and broke down the last week in wrestling. And then we talked about some of the hot topics in wrestling right now. Check that out on Spotify. If not, you can catch it here on our stream, on our channel tomorrow, right after our weekly news update, which relaunches tomorrow morning. And now that I said it, it better friggin' happen.
At the end of the podcast and everything, we kind of ran through the whole Double or Nothing card and gave our predictions on each and every match.
Here's something we didn't talk about, and I'll throw it out to the fans. And because Victor asked for predictions, and I don't want to completely not give him an answer and just send him on. Here's something we didn't tackle. Any predictions on possible people we're going to see join AEW at Double or Nothing?
Claudio.
Wait, my favorite part of the week. Mark Henry.
Me and Mark Henry.
What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's surprising how well he's kind of fit into that role. Like, you would think, Sexual Chocolate would be a good backstage interviewer.
Hey, yeah, well, I mean, he's comfortable. And the way they do it, I mean, I don't really, I kind of want them to do the little box is cool, but it's too bad they couldn't do it like on spot, but they weren't allowed to touch each other.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, now, since we were talking about like the UFC belts and Joe Rogan coming in and everything, how would you feel if like before a pay-per-view or something like that, they did like to where they have all the wrestlers on, like you've seen UFC do, to where they'll have like a couple rows of bleachers and everything, and they'll have wrestlers say at certain spots that are, opposite from each other, that are going to have a match at the pay-per-view, just talking
like a press junket kind of thing.
Yeah.
Man, do you remember every once in a while when we were young, they would do that on like WWF, where they take us to some wild press conference that looked like it was in some shitty hotel, and like it would be like, there would be an announcement, but it was so rare. But it was these news conferences, but I get the concept, and I think that'd be cool. Like the night before, a big pay-per-view, or the Friday before, Oh, CM Punk getting punched in the face. Oh, back to the prediction. Shit.
Yeah, so I think
Maybe-
Claudio Cesaro is going to show up at AEW at Double or Nothing.
Claudio to the
Like
Blackpool.
you've been saying it for the longest time with the Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah. Especially now that it's a chaotic match. I wouldn't be surprised if Jericho had any tricks up his sleeve, but that would even be more reason. But listen, I just reading between the lines. Maybe I'm surmising something that doesn't exist. But everything I've read several articles, I've heard a couple interviews, and 3 names come up: Moxley, Bryan, Cesaro. Check. Maybe. What up from Blairsville, Georgia, or George? Do you know? What's up from Blairsville? Tell her Stephanie McMahon had a message to Resident Evil Mystery SmackDown Fox. Tell her Stephanie McMahon I had a message to Resident Evil Mystery SmackDown Fox. All right. I'll let her know. Right on. Anything there, Nick?
No,
can you believe
I'm not going to lie. You kind of glitched out there for a minute. So
did I? Right on.
At least for me,
you guys...
I might be my internet,
right.
so that's why I was like, "Oh God, I hope my internet is not going down right at the main event right now."
Talking to myself.
Oh damn, that is loud.
Britt Baker. We're going through the card now. Hookhausen versus Tony Nese and Smart Mark. I think everyone's going to put their money down on one spot there.
Yeah, that's if you bet against Hookhausen, I don't know what you're doing.
It's sad. Silly. Can you believe SmackDown is having Ronda Rousey versus Raquel Rodriguez tonight non-title match? Yeah, I can believe it because they're stupid.
I feel especially if Sasha was scheduled to kind of be her next opponent, they kind of need to find somebody to replace that. So I guess Raquel happened to be the next in line.
Yeah.
Did you see too that they had to censor the name of her finisher, and now they're gonna have to change it?
Oh, that's so stupid.
It's because it could kind of mean 2 different things, and Fox just rather be safe. Just was like, nope, we're shutting this down.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Like I guess Cole and McAfee like still said it and everything. They had no idea that they were getting bleeped every time they said it.
The runaway.
So we have Ruby Soho versus Statlander right now.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this match. I think it's going to be good. I mean, we're cutting it a little short. Not much time left on the clock here tonight. But I hope it's a good match. And if it ends up in a roll-up, you're going to hear me curse a little. It's got to stop. It's a pandemic of women's roll-ups.
Yeah. But I just like that these women, I feel like, are both kind of were really hot for 1 minute in AEW, and then they've kind of just backslid. Like Ruby was huge when she came back or debuted, sorry. Mm-hmm. And she hasn't done much since. Statlander was big, challenging Britt for a minute, and then what's she done since besides she's no longer an alien?
Listen, a very relatable story. I think Tony Khan is struggling a little bit with, and I'm sure he's had moments where he's like, okay, I'm signing CM Punk, give him the belt. Or I just signed Ruby Soho, give her a title run. But I also think he's juggling the diehard, loyal day oneers who've been following this brand, and that he doesn't, the minute he started signing a bunch of guys, the rumor was, oh, well, he's just putting the WWE guys over. Look at it, blah, 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 blah. Kind of line where you got, Page has got the belt for a long time. He's an AEW guy. He's kind of holding it off. So there is this internal struggle between how do you balance the established fan base, what they love, and your homegrown talent, right. And then how do you merge in new talent? And it's not as easy as people think sometimes.
Yeah, because I mean, isn't that part of the whole reason why supposedly MJF is upset about his contract is that he's not paid as well or as much as a lot of the newer ex-WWE signees and everything?
I think it's horseshit, and
I absolutely think it's a work, but I'm just saying that's what's being reported as the reason he's upset.
There is no way. Listen, maybe I'm wrong, but he's been there for a couple of years, if he had gone to Tony and said, "Listen, Tony, you just signed bump, 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 bump. We all know what they're getting. Listen, man, you signed me out the door. I proved myself in the time that I've been here. Let's re-up a little." There's no way in my head that Tony would be like, "No," because then you're
You're
just
preaching the
asking to
choir
lose.
with this.
There's no way. There's no way he did that. And then everyone's like, "Oh, look how mad this is. It's getting heated. What are we going to do with MJF? Oh, he's going to leave. We hate him." Why do you think he's doing it? He wants you to hate him. And he knows that loyal, hardcore fan base.
Right.
You know, even when it was rumored, oh, Cody's wants to be Mr. Hollywood, they turned on him. Turned on him quick.
Yeah, he now has WWE fans talking about MJF. Guys who probably don't watch anything of AEW know about MJF.
And
because
you know
he may be coming.
Yeah. And you're 100% right. And you know who that's good for? AE goddamn W. Period. Yeah, there's no way. Think about it. He's booked as one of your top guys. He's one of your pillars, and you got him in big spots. Like, I mean, he was a big part of the last 3, 4, 5 months now. He's had good series and rivalries. It's not like he goes through a storyline and then he's gone for 4 months or not used. They've consistently fed us MJF, and nobody's complaining. No one's like, "Oh, they're forcing him down our throats." No, we all feel like he's earned it, and we've all witnessed his growth and witnessed what he does in there. And I still argue he's in the top 3, maybe 4 heels in the business. So yeah, I mean, there's no way that he's getting these big spots and all this love. And come on, if he was at all as disgruntled and difficult as people are describing it, then there's no way. There's no way. Doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. Just look at his past couple recent storylines. You had him versus Darby. You had him versus Punk. You had now him versus Wardlow. You had him versus Cody, even him versus Jericho. Every storyline this guy gets put in as a big storyline. Tony's not going to do that if you're going to sit. If this is the same guy that's going on every interview, just trashing him. Like,
true.
I get he's talented, but at the end of the day, Tony still owns the company.
Yeah.
If you're going to trash me, I'm not going to reward you for that.
No. Perfect example. Ryback. Nobody wants to work with him because he can't shut his mouth, and he's actually being a dick. So if you're not like, no matter who you are, it's not like, even if like Jericho's not in interviews going, this company, because A, he wouldn't do it, but B, because it doesn't make sense, right? Like, it's playing right into this whole, I'm bigger than everyone, I'm better than you, and you know it. I belong in the big company. Boo,
I'm MJF, and I'm better than you. That's what that is.
No, 100%. Now, Miro, overdue. I think he was shooting a movie.
Oh, absolutely. I miss Miro.
Cesaro, yes, we keep saying, and I keep asking for him to join the Blackpool Combat Club. Now, if Britt Baker and Adam Cole are lined up to win the championship of this tournament and be the power couple of AEW. So let's assume, based on normal booking methods, Cole wins his match. Britt comes out. They hug. They both have their new Owen belts or whatever you want to call them. Music hits, and the other power couple comes to have a conversation.
Oh, I will lose my mind.
Maybe. It kind of writes itself. I know. Well, I'm just
that's really good. A really good plan, because we've heard a lot of smoke and everything around them. Because even AEW's own social media team screwed up when John Morrison, Johnny Elite, Johnny insert company name here, showed up to where they put out Johnny Gargano's All Elite.
Yeah. Like shit.
And everything. But so give me Gargano and Candice versus Cole and Baker in like a no DQ match.
Why no DQ? Can we have a Q match?
Because if you look at Candice's older stuff and everything like that, to where she's done the mixed match tag matches, and I mean, look at Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. Like, it would be good. I understand AEW's very spot heavy, very gimmicky match. Like,
but
that was a very close pin.
I think if somebody's going to get a lot out of Adam Cole and kind of reinvigorate Adam Cole, at least from my perspective, because he's been a little bit of a dud since he's come to AEW, and I'm happy to debate that with anybody. But I think that Gargano can get the best out of someone like Cole. I think they would deliver, an absolute 5-alarm blaze.
Yeah, look at their matches that they had in NXT. They main evented how many takeovers?
Right?
That would be a hell of a match. Ooh, riot kick
Two
from
for
Ruby.
Scott. This has been a good match.
I'm
Did you
ahead of you,
catch
I
a
guess.
picture? Ruby did like the back springboard swung around into a choke. It was really cool. This has been good, and I like that. It feels like Statlander is getting away from being an alien. I'd rather her be an alien enthusiast than somebody from actually space. But maybe I'm just being picky. I take her serious, and she's a big athletic woman.
I get
I take her
suspension of
serious.
disbelief, but there's still a line.
Right, but this isn't Mork and Mindy. Let's go. That's an old reference, folks. You can Google that one.
Only me and you get that one.
Right, maybe. I think Victor might get it. No offense, Victor. Gargano Cole, amazing. Chris, I can't agree more. Like, I really do think that kind of writes itself. And it's just so weird, right? Because Victor put it up and I'm reading through, and then it just like clicked. Like, we keep talking about the power couple. How intriguing would it be if they were met with someone else that believes they're a power couple?
Yeah, I hadn't put the 2 and 2 together there. That's actually shut up and take my money with that.
Yeah, the power couple of NXT versus the power couple of AEW. Vic, buddy.
I didn't know.
Look, from that picture in the square, bud, no older than 40 from what I can see.
Trust me. Just tell people you're 21. They're going to believe you.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Oh, and he picked Statlander for the win. Who do you have?
Yeah, who else got a pick here? I got Ruby. She's due. Oh, shit. Didn't need to remind everybody. I missed this one. I missed a couple, actually. Some MJF promos remind me of the Dudleys at Barely Legal. Yeah, that kind of in the Shane Douglas kind of vein too, right? Where they're just ripping. I like it.
Hold
That's
on.
a good comparison.
My internet's messing up.
Well, tell it to stop. I picked Chris Statlander. Yeah, we mentioned that. Do you think Eddie turning and joining Jericho can elevate Eddie to the next level? God, no, JV. I actually think. Oh, wait 1 second. Oh, Falcon Arrow with a twist. Do. Woo. Let's go. The crowd's kind of booing. The crowd wants a 3. I guess Victor's slightly ahead of me, so I'm going to pretend I didn't see what he said. Boom. Hooking it up. Oh, no. She doesn't know what to do with her life. Oh, she fucked up. She didn't lock it right. So, we lost him. Man down. Oh, roll up. Son of a bitch. I don't want the roll up. Let her hit a finisher. God damn it. Damn, Ruby won. Ruby versus Britt. I'm happy with that. Let's go. Tony's in the ring. But, yeah, I didn't like that finish. It was funny. Statlander looked like she couldn't figure out how to lock. Looked like she was going to try and do the cloverleaf hook and bend the knee. But here we go. DMD is in the building. Not to be confused with Max Dupree, but DMD's here. Holy shit, guys. What is happening? They are booing the shit out of Ruby Soho. They are booing the shit out. Ruby is having a heel turn in front of our very own eyes. And she's not even trying. Yes, Victor, we're going to have a little snack break, and we'll be back in a half hour to cover 2 hours of SmackDown. And in the last few weeks, it's been our most popular show. So tune in, 2 hours. The Bloodline will be in the building. Who's going to be the mystery opponent for the New Day? But, men, just quickly, we're going to wrap up Rampage. I mean, for me, Rampage was a solid Dante, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Didn't love it. I'm so pissed off. I like hashtag no more roll-ups. Hashtag women have finishers too. There's options here, folks. The women's matches always end in roll-ups. It bothers me. I know a lot of the men ones do too. Too many matches in general end in roll-ups, but I know people are going to sure, be roll-ups, you roll up. There's a time and place for a roll-up if it's done properly and it makes sense and it's good. But all these athletes getting rolled up look like idiots. And why can't anybody kick out of this shit? They can get hit in the face with a door or get thrown from a balcony, but they can't get out of a roll-up. It's the most difficult move in 2022 is the dreaded roll-up. But we called it out against WWE the other night. We're on for every single show. Roll up. If it's a female match, you are getting a roll-up finish, and I don't get it. Why can't the women hit a big move? It bothers me. And if someone's going to point out, Charlotte does moonsaults. I know, but we're not getting any finishes. Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. It's ridiculous. I like Heel Ruby. Yes, let's go. Put her in a faction. Let her be a badass again. She's not getting over as I'm just so happy everyone loves me. And oh my God, I ran away. And I'm so happy. No, it's not working. Go back to being a bitch. Go back to having a chip on your shoulder. Go back to being somebody with an attitude and kick ass, take names, move forward. It's much better that way. Nick, I think you're back. Maybe
sorry. Internet just took me down.
That's all right. SmackDown, let's go. Chris will be there for SmackDown. Thomas ups me like we're playing Price is Right. He goes 6 out of 10. How did you feel about it? I mean, you know what? And Victor's point below, I'll click on Victor too. 7 out of 10. Maybe I do. I think it was a 5. I'll give a 6 because of Gangrel, even though it didn't make sense. Did you freeze? Or are you thinking really hard?
No, can you hear me?
No, I think you froze for a second.
But yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Okay. I would give it, a 5, maybe a 6 because of Gangrel, but that's the only thing I really remember from tonight's Rampage, to be honest.
That's funny, JV. 5 out of 10 from JV. I mean, everyone's on par. It was a pretty average show. Could have been a little better for the go-home show. I mean, we could have thrown in some type of hype package, but right now and actually we can probably find it, but they are giving us the Double or Nothing pre-show as well, but we're not staying because we need a moment to, grab some food, stretch our legs, and come back for another 2 hours. I know I have a bad habit of just staying for 6-7 hours. Not good for your health. By the way, Sasha Banks got removed from the opening intro and replaced with, and good to see you, Skittle, Cody Rhodes, as you feel like down our throats.
Great, Cody. More Cody.
Well, he's the poster boy. I mean, now.
Yeah, but that's the thing is how people are going to get sick of him.
Not if he's interesting.
But he hasn't been.
Well, that's true. Touche, as they would say.
that gotta be good. Well, that's true. But...
Well, man, it started good because it was Seth, Cody. Great, we're good. Then it was, we come back with more Seth and Cody, and you're like, okay, fine. Seth wasn't ready, fine. This is a rare occasion. Like, when was it? Is Seth on a 5-match losing streak or 6?
I think
it's been at least 4.
Because didn't he go from him and Edge to this?
Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't won in at least 6 matches.
You don't know me.
One with Edge?
You don't know me. Sorry, I got caught up with Victor.
Yeah, I agree, but don't follow my actions. Do as I say, not as I do.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, you were saying, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I lost my point.
That's all right. That's Vince's way of getting back at him. Force him down our throat. You think so?
I think it's what Cody wants.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, that doesn't mean he gets what he wants. But I think there was part of this, like, all
Yeah,
right,
that's part of his
this is
deal.
what we're going to do for the next 12 months, 14 months, whatever it is. They have like some type of outline of how his life's going to look for him to agree to sign. Now things change, but he is becoming the poster boy. Like, I mean, God damn it. And like this guy is everywhere, like you said. But I mean, as long as he's compelling, and I still think I'm not like, he doesn't come out for a promo and I'm like, oh God. I'm just kind of like, okay, let's get past Seth, because you just keep beating him. That's bad creative, because you have two very talented human beings, and we kind of gave up on the story. That's bad creative. That's bad writing. You didn't hook anybody in with what's happening. Even this past week when he got jumped again, you're like, fuck it, we knew.
Right. Even Cody said he wants to move on past the Seth storyline.
Right? Fun. Skittle says, this morning I woke up and almost died in a tornado. No lie. Russian, don't go dying. And for those people who live in areas that get like tornadoes and hurricanes,
be safe, please.
Be safe. Big prayers. I know, you're kind of coastal. Are you far enough in that like hurricanes don't mess with you, or are you close enough?
Yeah, no, the most we really get is just bad snowstorms, probably like you guys do.
Yeah, then this neck of the woods, we'll get the odd banger. Now, the other day we had this weird flash tornado thing that lasted 10 minutes, but fucked up a whole lot of shit. And so, shit's funny, but the world's a crazy place. I think weaponized weapons they're using. Great. Weaponized weapons. Thank you.
Weaponized weapons.
This is why I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
This
is why I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I couldn't even get my theory straight. Weaponized weather is where I was going with that. Roman is still Vince's wet dream, 100%. But he should be. I mean, he's both wrestling fans. Sorry, go Nick.
No, I just said, but he looks damn good.
Oh shit. But even Heyman said it, right? Like Heyman said in that little blurb that he keeps putting out these really cool little like snippets of his opinion, and I think it's wicked. And it's getting, people are talking about it. But he said, like, he is, he's the top dog in the business. He's the biggest draw in the business, whether we like it or not. Those shows suck when he's not on them.
Right.
Not Brock or Randy, but for primarily the rest of the show shit till we get to Roman and his brothers, cousins, nephews.
It's whatever. Like what CJ mentioned on the podcast and everything. That title unification match was the best thing that happened in wrestling all last week, and it's because the Usos are tied to Roman.
Well, it's because the bloodline, yeah. So, and kudos to I think what's overlooked in all this is whether you love them or hate them, whether you feel they deserve it or not, the Usos make up 2/3 of the most dominant faction in the last year of WWE.
Oh, yeah. This has been amazing for their career.
And they had to carry a lot of weight and stuff during the times where Roman wasn't healthy, Roman wasn't around. They still had to stay compelling. That whole main event Jimmy main event Jay.
Yeah, that was some of the best stories out of the pandemic era.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'd love the Usos and the Briscoes. Usos and even the Bucks, I think, would give us something. We just have the most super kicks ever recorded in the history of history.
Yeah, that would be a world record of super kicks. But no, I'd rather see Briscoes versus Usos, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Smash Mouth.
I'm kind of so on the Bucks. I feel like they're a bit overhyped. They believe a bit too much of themselves. I think the Briscoes are honestly still kind of underrated because you don't have the main sports entertainment fans that know about the Briscoes. But I think if you put them with a sports entertainment team like the Usos, you have just print money.
No, and you know what the thing is with the Young Bucks is just the fact of, I think like, they got the BTE whatever and all that. And, it's very kiddie. It's very childlike. It's very, and they're young men themselves. But that's where like now you're on national TV and you're still kind of acting like goofballs. So you just come off kind of immature. And I said it the other night when they were face to face with the Hardys. I'm like, it looks like men arguing with two teenagers. Like they, like, I told you to get off my lawn, and they were like, we're not going anywhere, fucker. Like, and that's what it looked like. It was,
yeah. But the best thing I've seen the Bucks do in quite a while was what they did tonight, coming out with Gangrel and doing the whole Hardys, like all through the years, that whole shtick, like they're great. Like when they're doing that kind of heel cheesy gimmick, but as the best tag team, yeah, I could make a case that that's not right.
Fair enough. Question: do you guys see Cody beating Roman in the title before Roman versus The Rock? No.
Yeah, no.
I mean, is that part of this? Well, it depends. If the brand split is truly done, which is rumored, then I see Cody latching onto a mid-card belt. He gets the U.S. title, like you've been saying, and we've talked about it. Like I said, I still like Chris's idea of you make the U.S. title a women's title, and that's a secondary because you're condensing the brand. So you have like your mid-card women's title, so your women's champion isn't wrestling all the time, and then the IC belt is your men's mid-card, or vice versa, men's. But almost like we
kind of
talk
do like
about
a TBS title.
Yeah, but you talk about equality and such. Well, here you get here's this title for your division because it's got lineage and history, and you guys all deserve it. You're wrestlers just all the same way.
Right. I still say just give him the U.S. title. Just let him be Captain America like he wants to be.
Yeah. Cody will be fed to Roman after Rollins. I don't know. I mean, and again, this is the whole story about people knowing like the next 3 matches. It pisses me off. Like if it plays out from now to September the way it's on paper right now and in the public, if that's exactly what we get, I'm going to be very disappointed in the WWE. It tells you that the first 2 matches don't even matter. It's ridiculous. How's Rampage, guys? It was average. Nice to see Ali, another member of the fam, in the chat. JV, before we wrap this up, because WWE has programmed their fans to believe in Roman. I don't know. See, here's the thing. I think they tried to program the fans. The fans kind of turned on it. Roman went away. And then when he came back this time with a new attitude and Paul freaking Heyman, that's the X factor that everyone, the WWE. No. Paul Heyman's a difference maker. And that's what happened here.
Roman did what Cody didn't want to do. He leaned into the heat.
Yes.
He was supposed to be the big baby face and wasn't getting it. So he said, I'm going to lean into this. This is what's going to work.
And we're going to make you a Heyman guy so you instantaneously understand that you just crossed the line. That you are now on the other side because you're associated
That's what solidified him as a heel.
100%. And you know what? For the first little while where you're with Paul, Paul's going to do most of the talking. You flip that calendar a few months, and here Roman's doing the vast majority of the talking. Paul's got little spots, and he knows how to, let his guy shine. But Roman's comfortable. But his facials have gotten better. His swag has gotten better. And I hate to say it, there's no more, like, he is the most believable, badass boss. Somebody's got to take this guy down in all of wrestling. Whether we like it or not, it has nothing to do with being pushed. He earns that push because there's nobody else.
Yeah, he's made himself seem like the final boss of wrestling.
It's enough out of you, Skittle. I'm just kidding, buddy. Daniel Bryan was held back to save Roman's spot. Vince even tried to lie about the illness to get him over. Yeah. I'm
not going to entertain anything.
I don't know
about lying with Roman's illness or anything like that. I don't know, but yeah.
All right, break time. Yes, I agree with Victor. You guys chatty bunch. The minute I say I want to go home, everyone's got something to say. What more emotional WrestleMania 34 or Mojo Rally staring at broken Skittle? Your comparables are always fun. I'm gonna go with Mojo Rally just because it's Mojo fucking Rally. With that being said, Nick, any final thoughts on Rampage before we're back here doing it again?
No, I will catch you all in about 15 minutes.
15. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're doing good. Tell all your friends we're coming back in less than 30 minutes. Follow the timer. Like, subscribe. We're here all week. I'm going to go get a snack, and I'll see you in a bit. Until then, I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, going back to back.
Thank you.